Okay, so today we're back with some more Nemophila. This is ADABANA. Hope I pronounced those right. Okay, we don't have to listen to the rest of the song. I absolutely love this. For those of you who are not familiar, I am Massive Metal Reactions. I am a metalhead, classic thrash metalhead, always have been, always will be, discovering new music, and have been looking for a whole mix of those things. One of those things has just been some thrash, awesome, nasty metal that just can build upon my current repertoire. I've checked out the song Dissension from this band yesterday, and I wanted more real fast, and you said this was the song. What a fantastic scream. I don't usually get into those high-pitched soprano, and I can't even come close to do it, but those high-end screams aren't necessarily my favorite unless used appropriately. I am absolutely already in love with pretty much damn near about everything this band is doing. Zip up. That frickin' tone, especially on the bass, boom, just absolutely rocking. I love in the intro what that lead guitar was kind of putting underneath. Even though you saw me rocking out, I was actually hearing it. You guys kind of led me to believe in the first song that I've reacted to that this is kind of an all-star band, like maybe this was a group of ladies that were in other bands that were amazing, and now they put them all together and have made this amazing masterpiece of a band. I'm so far super impressed, but the more you can tell me, the more I'll listen. There's tons of comments. I got to go through them. I'm just getting to this band quick. I am absolutely loving the shit out of what this band is doing. So here's the deal. There's a lot of pop metal in this. I'm going to give it that, but it is so well done. It is so offset by her. I'm sure you've told me the names. I will go back to the comments, but for those of you who want to just repeat her name over and over to me, the more I see it in the comments, the more they get in. Who are these ladies again? Just educate me on everything you know from a fan perspective. I want the fan story. I don't want the Wikipedia story. I know they've been around since like 2019. Her vocals are offsetting any poppiness that this has to it. And pop's not a bad thing, by the way. I write some pretty pop chorus guitar parts too. Check out my band. There's a link in the bio. That's the last you'll hear of that for this song. But at the end of the day, whoo, I am highly impressed with this band. Extremely good mixing, engineering. This is a top quality product. Somebody is pushing them, and rightfully so. They should be. They are a fantastic set of talents. Man, I am like overwhelmed with impressiveness here. The singer of this band, and I don't know her name at this point in time, I apologize, she is just absolutely making it. One of the things I love about metal is when people scream or give me gutturals or any type of high-end, just angry vocal. I wanna know that they didn't just practice the technique, and maybe they've got. I want to feel their pain when they give me that, and she kind of let me do that here. This was pretty freaking awesome. right here. Like, she's got attitude about it. She's delivering it. She's performing it. She's not just executing the technique. I stop a lot. It's a reaction video. If that's not your thing, I understand. For those of you that are still here and putting up with me, I'm not also ignoring the guitar work that is happening underneath. And not just one of the guitars, both of the guitars. The rhythm guitar and the lead part underneath is absolutely sick. So I'm going to back this up again. Let's just listen to the guitars and hear the two different parts that are actually happening here. This is ridiculous. Not a big fan of the poppy stuff. Sorry, I made the mistake of exposing you to my terribly out of shape vocals. I'll try not to do that here moving forward. Very modern production. Oh, get it, girl. Love bites. I don't know. Man, I've been really getting into the Japanese metal. You guys have thrown me down this rabbit hole, and I've been loving the hell out of some Love Bites. And I think that, I mean, they're obviously different bands, but man, this is the first, and forgive me if I'm getting this wrong. Please correct me nicely if I'm getting this wrong. I believe they are from the Japanese metal scene. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Man, I mean, I'm going heavy here into the Japanese metal scene if this is the case. Just the talent level that I'm witnessing across multiple bands right now. There is an entire music scene happening in Japan that is not happening over here that I really want to be happening. Actually, I don't want it to be happening over here. I am happy that I'm discovering this. It's kind of like a little secret I've got. All you old school thrash metalheads from back in the day in the United States that are just like desperate for some new stuff, you're listening to it now. If you're watching my reaction to this, go get more of this band and Love Bites. Holy shit. God, great job. They're so good that I don't mind the poppiness. Nice drag. For all you drummers out there who think you're the mountain and you're the top of that thing, go put her boots on. I want you to go put her boots on. Go put her boots on and go play your drums for me. This is just an epic part. Go put her boots on. Go put her boots on. Then come back and talk to me. You don't see those things behind me. Holy shit. I gotta watch that probably 3 more times. Please ignore the guitars behind me. There's a guy in the room that plays those, but since he plays at about half the level of these ladies, let's just pretend those guitars don't exist. Holy crap. I know this isn't for some of the guitar players out there that are like, come on, man, you know that's not too technical. A little bit of practice, we can pull some of this stuff off, sure, but my God, they're just flawlessly doing this, and I mean, let them have their show. Holy crap, these ladies are absolutely killing it. There's that pop. Whoa! Very skeleton-y. Just so we're on the same page, my least favorite part of this song is the whoa, that kind of big skeleton-y chorus. I mean, I let them overcome it because their talent is just that. They overcome it with their talent, but I'm not a big fan of that part. This was fantastic. Wow. This is my second song from Nemophila. And I know I messed up the pronunciation in the first song. Probably still getting it wrong. Nemophila, Nemophila, whichever way you say it. I don't know which way is right. ADABANA, this was by you. You said, oh my God, you found this band. Awesome, go react to this. I'm like 24 hours later, I'm reacting to this. This was poppy as hell. You're like, wait, I thought you loved this. And I loved it. I get it. There's a level of pop in this that needs to exist. They are talented enough to overcome that for me. I'm absolutely fascinated with this band, though. And, you know, the poppiness of this song may limit me a little bit in how much I may possibly listen to it in the end once I get my ears tuned to Nemophila, or Nemophila, however we're pronouncing it. Maybe this song doesn't sit with me the same way 2-3 weeks down the road from now. But regardless of the poppiness of this, tell me about it. I've heard so they're kind of a super group, or kind of not. Have they all been in other different bands before? I don't feel like, just off the presence that they're giving me, the look, the feel, the expertise level, I feel like this isn't their first gig, which you've basically told me in previous comments that they're not. So tell me more about that. Like, where did they come from? Why is this a supergroup? Were they put together? Did they meet naturally? I do read your comments. There's a lot of them, and I thank you for that. But I do read your comments, and I do try to put them together. This is another fantastic band from the Japanese metal scene that I have found. I'm curious to see if it continues to become as poppy or less poppy. The more poppy it becomes in the long term, the less I'll probably enjoy it. But her voice really sticks out to me on this. And I'm not a vocal person. I'm usually a band first person. And you heard me talk about some of the underlying guitar stuff in there, but this was just very impressive from start to finish from the whole band. I didn't have a whole lot of detail work in there because a lot of it is just mixed so well that it's just all part of one kind of commercial mix. This is very commercially done, and I'm very aware of that. I'm happy to hear this right now. I may react to this same song a year from now and go, oh, this is their poppy stuff. You should listen to this, and this instead. But you guys recommended this to me, and I'm happy that you did. I'm happy to have found Nemophila. I don't know anything about them. This is a pretty simple, straightforward music video. The thing that sticks out to me the most is just the uniqueness of the vocalist herself. But I am curious, like, what bands did they come from? Why is this like a super group? Were they really put together like that? Some of the other Japanese metal scene that I've been introduced to at this point in time when I'm watching this video, I don't know when you're watching it, but when I watched this video, I was just getting used to Love Bites. I was just getting used to Bandmade. I'm just getting used to Nemophila. Bandmade is not a metal band by any means, but everybody in the world should listen to them because they'll just make you a better music listener. Love Bites is just this amazing modern thrash metal unit. And this is kind of that next level up where they've got all those elements. They've got pop, they've got metal, they've got thrash, a little bit of hardcore and death inspired in there as well. And you're telling me they're kind of like a super group that was put together. So how was this group put together? Was it natural? Did it come together naturally? Or was this put together by the record company? Just kind of curious. So far, so good. I'm 2 for 2 on this band, keeping an open mind about it. And I love everything that I've heard so far. So I guess even though I may have a list of my own for this band, feel free to let me know what you think should be next in the comments and anything that you think that I, as a new fan, need to know about this band to keep me interested and inspired. Are they usually this poppy, or am I just kind of checking out the top couple of songs here? Just kind of curious about that because I don't typically fall into pop stuff, but they're doing just enough here to keep me really interested. And maybe it's just because it's new to me. I don't know. I'm just an old school thrash metalhead. I always have been, and I always will be. If you came over from one of my other videos and you saw this and you were absolutely blown away, I've done 2 from them. Go check it out. Go check out the Love Bite stuff. Go check out some of my other reactions. Make sure you read the comments because the fans are really good. Especially the super fans are really good at giving really long, detailed comments about the history of the band, who the band is, all that stuff. So if you want to dive down this path with me, I'll keep doing more. Stay tuned for that. If you want to get ahead of me on this, go check out the comments of some of these videos, and the fans will set you on a path that'll get you ahead. That being said, though, if you are part of the Nemophila, not sure which way I'm saying it yet, Nemophila. If you're part of the Nemophila family, I once again thank you for having me.